National Football League.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Tonight, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Giants. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
There's a lot to like about this young quarterback, and of course, we're going to have to wait and see. Can he take advantage of this opportunity in front of him, Mike? But he has not been shy. He says, I know I can play at this level. I know that I can lead an NFL franchise, and we're going to get a shot to see it here, and I'm excited to see what he can do.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
To the air on second down. Dark. This one not quite on target. A little too much. That one falls incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down. And a shotgun. It's Dart. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and good job by the defenders tracking them down and took them down for a loss.
So on fourth down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. Kansas City sends Nico Remigio back to return. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the three-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
I'll tell you what, Mike, we have a blast every week doing this, but when we get our assignments and we see this guy on deck, it just gets a little bit more special. I mean, to witness firsthand one of the greatest, one of the most transcendent players of all time at the quarterback position, you just know when he's on the field, you're likely to witness something special, and needless to say, I think we're all pretty excited for this one.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Just a simple hitch route, certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
It's going to be third. They need 1. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And that'll move the sticks. That's a first down. Down to the 45-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Chiefs.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and Certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Gain of a yard.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs 7, Giants nothing.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Giants offense ready now for their second drive. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry. This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll go play action here with Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he will go all the way. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Now Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession too. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. His kick is good, and the Giants will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. Time, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Nico Remigio to bring it back. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Chiefs' offense about ready to get going on their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. They put Kelsey in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelsey. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. Catch made by Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
He'll try and get there on the ground. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 21. And the Chiefs have a first down.
First down, Chiefs.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 20-yard line.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 2. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up first and goal.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Juju Smith-Schuster. Touchdown, Kansas City.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Here's Butker now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Malik Neighbors heading out with the Giants offense for their next possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. On play action, it is Dart. He'll step up and run this. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
New York Giants.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
A play fake, now Dart. He'll run again.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Second and inches. Slayton is the man in motion. Now it's Tracy looking to run, and he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. George Karlaftis there to make the play.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and
8. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 8. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
At the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 4.
Here's a third down and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
good for a Giants first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
A carry here for Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of a gun, here comes Dart. He takes off. And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring him 3rd down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
This is 3rd and 6. Throwing. Dart. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And he's going to have the Giants' 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
That's good for a Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Dart. That is caught at the 3. And the Giants are looking at a 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line.
That's good for a Giants first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. Mahomes now back near his own goal line.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Man in motion is Brown. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 6.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
And it's 3rd down.
Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as our 2nd half is about to get underway. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Smith to return it. Bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On 4th down, it's Matt Ariza to punt for KC. And Gunnar Olszewski goes back deep to bring this one back. He'll take this in back at the 16. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Giants offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Tracy. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd and 11. Now Dart taking off. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
That's good for a Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pick.
And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
That's another Giants first down.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of a defense, and we saw it again here.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
The nose kick is good. And the Giants are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Brad Gano now following the field goal. Back to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Yeah! And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
First down, Kansas City.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons, he can spread the ball out and find the open space.
And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Into the hands of Juju. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain. On first down, they pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 2. Play action here. Mahomes. Off he goes.
Patrick Mahomes on the scramble. A gain of 9 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Really nice coverage there defensively. And here you find yourself in a one-score game, Mike. He understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away, snap it again.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Brian Burns. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
The entire idea of the bootleg is to move your quarterback off of his normal spot. Buy some extra time for your offensive line and alleviate some of the pressure on the protection. But in this case, it seemed to me like the quarterback panicked a little bit. He went into survival mode and ended up leading to a massive loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Mahomes. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. Olszewski now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense and their quarterback Jackson Dart heading back out to the field. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Tracy. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Open man, right side, he's got it. Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
That's good for a Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
All the way back at the 14 now. 2nd down and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And they get a little bit back there, but still a long ways to go. Coming up with 3rd and goal.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. They try to work the screen with Scatterboo. So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal. They'll indeed go, and he's going to be taken down. Couldn't get rid of the football. They turn it over. Stopped on 4th and goal. After that play, it stopped, an injured Giant on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. Give him 14 on that play. 1 play, 1 first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
A 1st down throw for Mahomes. And this ball's going to be incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. They put Kelce in motion. Open man, left side. He's got it. The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelce one more time for a Chiefs 1st down. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. A give here to Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Once again, it's Pacheco. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Giants' 31-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, here's 2nd and 2. A handoff to Pacheco. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Kansas City.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from New Jersey.